Bustling traffic, concrete buildings, and the restless pace of life. At first glance, Taipei may seem like a run-of-the-mill metropolis. Keeping up with the city's pace could be exhausting. Many people would love to come to Taipei to pursue their goals, but when you're caught in its grip, you definitely want to catch a breath sometimes. Life has been relentless. The nature of my work requires me to stay creative, yet the more I work, the harder creativity slips away from me. While escaping from my daily grind is impossible, I know exactly the place that could help me bounce back. In the heart of Taipei City lies a place that is very dear to me. A gem hidden in plain sight. If you don't Google the exact location, you might overlook its entrance. Tranquility seems to have become a luxury nowadays. Whenever I feel overwhelmed by work and yearn to escape from the urban landscape, I come to this place right next to the lotus pond, where I could find peace of mind and enjoy some time alone. Although the garden is nestled at the center of the city, it is a sanctuary free from cacophony. The garden is not far away from bus stops and subway stations, yet only a few souls venture into this peaceful oasis, making it a hidden gem in the heart of Metropolis. Once you step into the Botanical Garden, you're transported into a completely different world. Thick canopies receive plenty of sunlight, and dense vegetation carpets the ground. It feels as if this place is the lungs of Taipei, breathing the city's dust and carbon dioxide and providing the fresh oxygen we all need. Early in the morning, a gentle mist dances above water surface and frolics between the blush pink lotus flowers, creating a picturesque scene to behold. I'd find a cozy spot by the pond and listen to the chorus of frogs and insects, letting my thoughts to drift along the ripples. The more rapid the pace of this city becomes, the more I find the need for my heart to slow down. Every time I come to this sanctuary, a sense of tranquility washes over me. It's my haven, an escape hidden within the city's embrace. If the tranquility of a forest rejuvenates my creative senses, then the rhythm of rock music fills me with energy, getting me back on track for work. Ren Cinema recording studio is a cool place located near Songshan Railway Station in Taipei. As the name suggests, this unique studio was a repurposed old movie theater. You get a rock and roll vibe just around the corner. The Ren Cinema opened in 1978, which comprised of two halls, the Golden Hall and the Silver Hall, accommodating around 600 seats. In 2001, the devastating Typhoon Nari struck and caused a severe flood that left the theater in shambles. American sound engineer Andy Baker had been looking for a suitable space for his recording studio. One day, as he was on his way to a coffee shop in his neighborhood, he came across Ren Cinema and realized that the abandoned space would be the perfect place for his recording studio. Andy's recording studio embraces synchronous recording, a practice that tests the skills of recording artists. This studio has been a driving force in the Taiwanese music scene, promoting artists throughout different eras.
Yeah, when I first came here, it looks abandoned, you know? I don't know what could be in there. Looks like nobody's using it. So the first time I actually, the metal doors were down at that point, and so I could see the ticket booth inside there. This later we built ourselves, this door and wall here. So originally this place had 2 rooms. There was a gold room and a silver room. How about we go check out the gold room? Yeah. So if a band's playing, we can shut these glass doors. These all close up and they're quite soundproof. They're exterior doors with very thick glass in them. So we can shut these and someone can sing here, a drummer in there, and then we have rooms here for guitar amps. I brought over these 1960s Ludwig drum sets from the US, so they're pretty rare to see these in Taiwan. And then we got an amp room. Got some really vintage stuff again I brought over from the US. So we got quite a collection of ribbon mics too. Pretty cool.
So you prefer some warmer tunes?
Yeah, I prefer that. But as the time goes by, things are getting brighter and brighter and brighter. But it's the way it is. So we have all kinds of mics. So, but these are, if I have choices, I'll pick the warmer settings. So this is our control room. One of the other things cool about this place, I brought a lot of the gear over from the US. I had a studio over there for so long.
I still need to mention this.
Oh, guai, yeah. Everything else breaks down, so I'm hoping the console stays handy, and so far so good. Yeah, it's been working. The silver room, as I said, and the screen used to be right there, and up on this top here was the old projectors. You can still see there today. And this is going to be a pre-show party room. There's going to be alcoholic beverages, can drink, and just chat with people.
In my younger years, I produced documentaries and music videos for a few local bands. I have always relished the impact of every note.
I always try to promote bands. I like bands. That's why I've always enjoyed recording and seeing live bands. And I used to play in bands, so it's the only natural thing for me. I think live recording is something that really adds to the quality of the band's sound. If they go into a studio and record live and then come out of the studio and they learn how they actually sound. And I thought, wow, this will be heaven for bands. Finally they can have a place like I used to be able to record in the US.
Thanks to Andy's dedication, the studio has been with Taiwan's music industry through thick and thin, fostering a rich musical tapestry in Taipei's bustling cityscape. Located in Nangang district of Taipei City, Academia Sinica is Taiwan's premier research institute. As authoritative as it is, the atmosphere is far from intimidating. The general public is welcome to take a stroll here. Inside the institute actually lies a wealth of ancient artifacts dating back to 3 millennia. From 1930s to 1940s, the director of the Institute of History and Philology, Fu Sinian, initiated a series of archaeological excavations and ethnographic field studies in China. In 1949, As a result of the Chinese Civil War, the KMT government retreated to Taiwan, along with the relics archived by Academia Sinica. Many artifacts were damaged during the transportation process, and it took decades for the researchers to restore them to a proper state. The presence of these millennia-old artifacts is massive. The historical context and the stories behind these relics, combined with the solemnity permeating the exhibition hall, evoke ineffable emotions in me. To stumble upon such a hidden gem amidst bustling Taipei metropolis is such a delight. Being able to witness these ancient treasures, contemplating the stories they carry, and marveling at their resilience over the centuries, all of this combined together is a humbling experience. As the night falls, these hidden gems continue to illuminate the ordinary lands of Taipei. These are the places where time slows down, where souls find respite, and where inspiration flows freely. In a world where we constantly demand for progress, these places remind us of our ties with history and with the land beneath us.